COVID-19 outbreak has caught the world off guard, but global health security professionals and scientists say that they saw it coming. But if that's the case, then why couldn't it have been prevented? And what could we have done as individuals and as countries to be more prepared? I'm going to put those questions to an expert. Sophie, why do experts like yourself say you saw it coming?
Well, we didn't see COVID-19 coming specifically, but we do know that pandemic flus will come. They will happen. We live in an increasingly globalised world, so it's inevitable that these threats or these outbreaks are going to happen. The main challenge of prevention is states don't tend to invest that much in what we call pandemic preparedness. So surveillance systems, committing to the World Health Organization, funding it to do its job properly. What you see is states tend to put money into outbreak response either during an outbreak or immediately in the aftermath of an outbreak. But really what we need is that funding in those in-between spaces between outbreaks to really commit to this kind of surveillance systems that we have.
When faced with an epidemic like what we saw in China in the beginning, at what point do you raise the alarm internationally and step up the awareness so that people know that potentially a pandemic could be on the way?
I think that's a really tricky question. So it's again this other balancing act of, okay, reporting, the World Health Organization assessing whether it's a public health emergency of international concern, and then states reacting appropriately once that signal has been raised.
How can countries collaborate more with each other and international institutions to be more prepared for pandemics like this?
Vaccines, knowledge, technological innovation, and also transparency, being more transparent about whether you have an outbreak, which goes against some real kind of human instincts of states, even though I don't want to compare them to people, that states generally want to keep these outbreaks a secret, and that is when it can be really dangerous in the international community.
The concern is that if the virus spreads, few countries will be prepared for what's next. And as we heard there from Professor Harman, governments appear to have become complacent.